Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been paying attention to the NFL news circuits lately, you know that something extraordinary is unfolding in the NFC West, and it involves a blockbuster trade that's sending shockwaves through the league. And no, it's not just a rumor. It's coming from some of the most trusted sources in the league, including Adam Schefter, who's whispering about a potential move that could reshape the division. We're talking about the Houston Texans, a team that's been quietly rebuilding with a lot of young talent, now making a bold move to send Danielle Hunter, one of the most feared pass rushers in the NFL, to the San Francisco 49ers. And folks, this isn't just a minor trade. This is a game changer, a move that could elevate the 49ers' defense to a whole new level and shake up the NFC playoff picture. Let's break down what this trade entails because it's pretty fascinating. The Texans, who currently sit at 3-2 with a promising start under C.J. Stroud, are looking to manage their cap space and rebuild their roster with an eye toward the future. They've got a surplus of pass rushers, especially with Hunter's production, and they're willing to part ways with him for a second-round pick in 2026 plus Yetter Gross mottos. Why? Well, the Texans are focusing on their offensive line, which has struggled a bit, allowing 27 sacks in just 5 games. They're trying to balance their roster, shed some cap space. Hunter's cap hit is about $14 million, and gather assets to bolster a weak offensive line. It's a strategic move, albeit risky, because losing Hunter's elite pass rushing ability affects their immediate pass rush. But the Texans are betting on their youth and future potential, trusting that they can develop their other defenders and build a more balanced team. Meanwhile, the San Francisco 49ers, who are sitting at an impressive 4-1 record, are poised to make a statement with this acquisition. Their defense, which has been a cornerstone of their success, has been somewhat shaken up this season, especially after the season-ending ACL tear to Nick Bosa, who's out for the year. That's a massive blow, no doubt, but it also opens the door for the other pass rushers to step up. Enter Danielle Hunter, a 4-time Pro Bowler who's been consistently disruptive, and who now joins a 49ers defense that's hungry to get back to its dominant form. Hunter's impact can't be overstated. He's a guy who, in 2024, recorded 11.5 sacks, putting him in the top 8 among edge rushers, along with 13 tackles for loss and an elite plus 0.22 EPA per snap. His PFF grade of 89.5 ranks him among the best at his position, and he's proven to be a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. In 2025, Hunter continued to impress with 19 tackles solo, ranking 25th among edge rushers and 4 sacks, good for 9th in the league. His ability to generate pressure is phenomenal, with an 18% hurry rate that places him in the top tier. Just recently, against the Jaguars in Week 4, Hunter registered 6 pressures, a sack, and a -0.20 EPA per rush, showing that he can consistently alter plays and threaten quarterbacks. His career stats are equally impressive: over 102 sacks, 122 tackles for loss, and pressure numbers that speak to his relentless pursuit. His win rate of 23% and double-team rate of 30% make him a double threat. He commands attention, freeing up other defenders to make plays. What does this mean for the 49ers? Well, with Hunter on the line, projections show the team could see an increase of about 9 sacks over the course of the season. That's a substantial boost, especially considering the 49ers' defensive line has been solid, but not yet elite. Adding Hunter's elite rush ability alongside Bryce Huff and Leonard Floyd, who's got 5 sacks in 2025, makes this unit much more formidable. The defense could see an uptick of around 11 stops per game, which translates into less scoring opportunities for opponents and more control for San Francisco. Think about it. Bosa's absence was supposed to be a big hit, but with Hunter, the defense could potentially reach a top 2 league ranking in sacks, jumping from around 16 to an estimated 28 sacks. That's a game changer, especially when considering how much this can reduce points allowed, going from 17 points per game to potentially just 14. And let's talk about the bigger picture here. The impact on the odds for the Super Bowl is already noticeable. Early in the season, the 49ers had odds of plus 600, but now, with Hunter in the mix, those odds have plummeted to plus 300. That's a huge shift, and it underscores just how much this move elevates their championship chances. The NFC is also leaning even more in their favor, with the conference odds moving from plus 100 to even better numbers. Hunter's addition isn't just about pass rush. It's about making the entire defense more balanced, aggressive, and difficult to deal with, especially in high-pressure playoff situations. And one more thing to remember, this move could be a pivotal moment for Shanahan's legacy. Hunter, with his ability to wreck offensive lines, especially mobile quarterbacks like Kyler Murray, becomes an X-factor in the playoffs. His presence boosts the defense's EPA against the pass, making life much harder for opponents who rely on quick escapes and improvisation. That's especially crucial in a postseason where every possession counts and defenses tighten up. Hunter's ability to disrupt, combined with the existing talent, could be what pushes the 49ers back into the Super Bowl, seeking that elusive sixth Lombardi trophy. But it's not just about the 49ers. The Texans, on the other hand, are taking a risk. They're betting on their youth movement, trying to stay competitive in a division that's not exactly a powerhouse this year, with the Colts and Jaguars also vying for supremacy. Still, giving up Hunter means they're losing a player who can provide pressure on almost every snap. Their pass rush could drop by around 15%, making their defense more vulnerable, especially in a division where points are scored quickly and often. The Texans' strategy might pay off long-term, but in the short run, they're betting that their young players will develop into reliable pass rushers and that they can manage without Hunter's elite production. Now, let's consider the broader context. The NFL has been trending towards more dynamic, mobile quarterbacks, and the defensive edge rushers are more important than ever. Hunter's ability to generate pressure against mobile QBs, like Kyler Murray, makes this move even more strategic for the 49ers. In the playoffs, where every sack can be a game changer, having a player like Hunter, who can consistently pressure the quarterback, could be the difference between a deep run and an early exit. It's a move that signals the 49ers' aggressive approach to building a championship-caliber roster, even in the face of injury setbacks like Bosa's ACL tear. And speaking of Bosa, the loss was a massive blow, no doubt. But with Hunter now in the fold, the 49ers can still maintain their pass rush identity, creating a dynamic duo of sorts alongside Bryce Huff. This combination, plus the addition of Leonard Floyd, who's already contributing 5 sacks this season, transforms the defensive line into a nightmare for opposing offenses. The team's ability to get pressure, stop the run, and create turnovers could see a significant bump, which in turn supports the offense led by Brock Purdy, who's been steady this season with over 1,500 passing yards and 11 touchdowns. The 49ers' offense has been efficient, and with this upgraded defense, they can control the clock better and give Purdy more opportunities, which is vital in close games. So what does this all mean for the future? Well, for one, the NFL playoff race in the NFC just got a lot more interesting. The addition of Hunter makes the 49ers a clear favorite, and if they can stay healthy and keep this momentum, they're looking at a very real shot at back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. The division landscape is also shifting, and teams like the Seahawks and Rams will have to contend with a more aggressive, disruptive 49ers defense that can take over games in an instant. And let's not forget, Hunter's move to San Francisco is also a statement about the team's commitment to winning now. Shanahan's system, combined with a player of Hunter's caliber, can be a lethal combination. It's a sign that the 49ers aren't just satisfied with making the playoffs. They want to dominate and bring that trophy back to Santa Clara. The team's front office clearly sees this as a window of opportunity, especially with Bosa out for the season, but still aiming for that championship push. Before we wrap up, I just want to emphasize how much this move impacts not only the 49ers' immediate prospects, but also the league's overall competitive balance. The NFL is a league of moments, and having a player like Hunter, who can change the course of a game with a single rush, is invaluable. This trade might go down as one of the most strategic moves of the season, setting the stage for a wild, unpredictable playoff run. And for us fans, it's a thrilling time to watch how this unfolds. The 49ers have always been about resilience, execution, and making bold moves, and this trade perfectly encapsulates that philosophy. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So in conclusion, folks, the San Francisco 49ers are making a bold statement with this trade. They're not just trying to patch up a defense, they're aiming for dominance, for a repeat Super Bowl appearance, and perhaps even securing that elusive 6th Lombardi trophy. Hunter's arrival is a testament to Shanahan's vision, the team's relentless pursuit of excellence, and their hunger to be the best. The NFC West is no longer just a tough division. It's now a battlefield where every game matters even more, and the 49ers have just added a new weapon to their arsenal. As we head into the crucial stretch of the season, keep an eye on Hunter's impact, because it might just be the move that propels San Francisco back to the top, rewriting their legacy and cementing their place among NFL giants. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Do you believe Hunter can be the X factor that takes the 49ers all the way? Or do you think there are still some holes to fill? Either way, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest San Francisco 49ers news. Thanks for riding along with me today, and as always, go Niners.